It is May 4th, everybody. Welcome. Tuesday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Today is going to be a celebration of Star Wars later on. Um, I may actually patch up Star Wars Old Republic today. I've been debating, because I know they have a new expansion out, and I've been debating jumping in at least to check that out. I actually don't think I played Onslaught either, so I have two expansions to check out. And usually when I come back, I usually come back once a year and I load up and take one of my high level characters who's at max and just run them through the most recent expansion content. So I might be doing that soon. But in the meantime, since Saturday's session for Lord of the Rings Online, apparently I screwed it up, somehow had an error with OBS. I'm not sure what I did wrong. But on YouTube Studio, I saw gameplay, but what people were seeing on the stream was just my face with a static background image. So hopefully I fixed that this morning and we actually have gameplay. OBS is showing me gameplay. YouTube Studio is showing me gameplay. We're going to find out. All right. Got some good guitar music going in the background. Got the episode for today's Project Drama going to go live here in a bit. So let's take a look here. Rally horn. That's cool. So I have a new staff that I made myself. Looks like crap. I don't like the graphics. But I made myself my level 75 um, staff. A reforged Loremaster staff with a second age. I could have made a first age staff, but I chose not to because it was like 50 gold to buy the piece that you need. And I have the money, but I was just like, I don't feel like spending 50 gold on something that I'm going to level beyond so quickly. And honestly, I've yet to find anything in this game. My character hasn't been dying, and I haven't been being truly challenged. So, don't really need uber weapons per se. Alright, that's getting ready to go. That's going out at 8 o'clock in an hour, so in the meantime, let's jump in here and do some lotro this morning. I'm going to need some more coffee in a minute. And if Chris doesn't get up soon, she's not going to have any coffee to drink. Last I was helping one of the rangers down here south. Andre is who I was helping. So we're going to come down in here. I have a variety of things I need to do. Oops. And it's all kind of in this creepy area, which is really well designed, by the way. Look at those trees. They do a very good job of making this a creepy area. Okay, I need to defeat Eludin and Kuthral. And I need to examine some cauldrons and altars. What about Drogvar? Yeah, I need 10 of those. These are actually quite tough. Scratch is taking a beating, as am I. Never fear, I have some bilberry pies. What is that? Is that a It's a fear debuff. The hand is but a tool for the eye. I like that quote. These guys have some rather nasty spells. Oh, he's gonna run. Scratch is actually taking a bit of damage. Let's go ahead and heal you up, Scratch. Scratch can't get to him. Fixed that problem. I see some objects down here. Are these the ones I need? Examine. Yep. Cauldron appears to be empty, but it is extremely chill to the touch and smells of death. Ooh, I got a cook scroll, which will be going to my hobbity hobbit. Top of this altar bears the mark of the Drugavar. Complete Bubba Buckship. These are the 4 quests I'm completing. Oh, I need to defeat those Elhudan También. one more of you. Completed. Spirits of Dunland. What else do I need here? I need a few more of these goats. Druvar. There's one right there. Ooh, got blinded or something. You gonna pull that illusion? Yes, you are. This will be interesting. We need to mess you. Alright, we'll go back and talk to Andrig. Let's see what he has to say.
The Grey Company?
Is any of this stuff I can use? I mean, not really.
Our success lies in secrecy. Will you
Oh,
aid us?
please tell me that hat. See, I can never find like a cool Gandalf hat. I really want a wizard's hat. Ah, see, he wants us to accompany. I need to read this quest then. Matters here are more dire than I had first believed, Telimar. From your description, I believe the cauldron that rests within the slate of shadows is the fabled Dutegel. Legend tells that it is a relic once kept by the necromancer Dol Guldur, lost when he was driven forth by the White Council. It is rumored to have the power to create an army of whites, and if I am correct, Gwion. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Gwilion may be trying to use it on behalf of Saruman. She must be stopped. this, I have a plan. Alright, let's see what
At
Andre...
last we have tracked Gwillian, whom the Dunlandings call the Old Woman of the Mountain, heir to the Graven Wood. Whatever foul plot she has put in motion must be stopped at the Slade of Shadows.
And now I know how to pronounce it. Gwillian. Telimar, you told me that the altars bore the same marks as the tokens you brought from Ceradan. If this is the case, the tokens may perhaps be used to call Gwillian and her allies to the Slade. Come with me. We shall see how many tokens may be of use to us. What is he fighting? Nothing. But he's stuck here for some reason. Thought he was going to follow me in. Enter the Slade and place the tokens upon the altars, then return to me here. You lazy bastard. Let us see if my plan will bear fruit. Oh, there's creepy old witches going down there. Fionn shouts. Oh, they all shout. Gwillian shouts, "Who summons forth the tribunal of shadows?" Fionn shouts, "What is the meaning of this?" I'm assuming this will be Duelist who will shout something too. Why have we been called? You may observe as we bring about the doom of Rohan. Alright. So they're calling forth spirits. Gwillian, stop this madness. Oh, this will be fun. Destroy, they're gonna fight on. Gwillian is running. Andreg fell, but he's not dead. She ran in the chaos. Ugh, Telimar. When Gwillian said what she did about the living, it reminded me of the rest of the legend. The Duteleg's weakness is the living spirit, the gift of life. It has ended the darkness. Collect the tokens and return to me while I still have breath. old woman of the mountain lingers still but not unharmed. Now is the time to strike. Now is the time to move. Aww. So Andraig is not gonna make it.
Greetings.
Alas, Andraig was a good friend and a stout companion. He will be remembered for his sacrifice. Gwillian has much to answer for. It is a pity that she escaped. At least her allies from the Ox and Stag clans will be of no further trouble. Nevertheless, we will renew our efforts to find the old woman of the mountain and bring her to justice. Thank you for returning these tokens. I may yet have use of them. One day I will find a really cool hat. It's a dream. I've not found one yet. Alright, what's your next quest, Ceridan? I'm more determined than ever to find Gwillian's hiding hole, but she is a wily one, and more familiar with this land than the Dunedain. I have sent for Amnon and a few of the Boar clan resistance. I have sent for Amnon and a few of the Boar clan resistance are helping us scour the Gravenwood for further signs of Gwillian. But in the meantime, I want you to speak to Leofwood, the chief of Theodred's scouts. Perhaps by aiding the Rohirrim, we will aid our own cause as well. Okay.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
I am grateful for the Rangers' help sneaking us into the Gravenwood past the Dunlandings, but I am not certain what aid one such as yourself could offer us. Leofwood sighs. I must beg your pardon, Loremaster. We have never come this far into enemy lands. I do indeed have a use for you if you are willing. Ooh. I just got... What is this deed? Oh, I got a reputation change. Very good. Deed bestowed. And that's why we're doing all the quests.
Greetings.
Okay.
If you have a moment, I have need of your assistance.
I sent several scouts out in the Gravenwood to discover any movement of Dunlanding forces, but I have not yet heard from any of them. Would you seek out the scouts and learn if any ill has befallen them? It has been too long, and I fear for my companions. Okay. Yes, I will. Okay. Where might I find these scouts? It looked like those first ones right up here.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go see if Chris is up yet because I want more coffee, but I need to make sure she gets a cup before I drain the press. Before I drain that French press. Whoop. Excuse me. Hopefully I muted the microphone before I sneezed all over the place. Alright, so here's the first scout. The Dunlandings of the Dragon Clans are barbaric beyond imagining. Oh, he's got quests.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere. We stride into a danger that we cannot hope to overcome. The minions of Orthanc are growing stronger in these lands.
Into the Dragon's Maw. So he's gonna have me run up here into this. Okay.
We must seek to dispel them at all cost.
We shall do so, good sir. But before we do so, I need coffee. Or rather, I should say, more coffee. Silent Riders. Let's untrack that quest. Alright. I'll be back momentarily. Alright. I have more coffee. Let's get this shared out on social media too. Since we're here having some fun this morning, see if anybody's around on a weekday morning. Alright, let's see. That's out on Facebook and Twitter and in Discord and all the good places where we do stream stuff. Let's continue our adventures. We are working on, let's see here. Gotta go in here to this creepy place. Alright, what do we need? We need destroy crates of black fire, collect the orders, and defeat 10 of these guys. Go Scratch, go! No, come here, Scratch. What are you doing, kitty cat? Woodworker scrolls. Do I get any recipes that I can use? I already know that one. I already know that one too, so nothing that I don't already know. Brother's sending me videos. What's he doing? What's going on? Oh, he already got it. Alright, hold on. I'm going to have to pause for a minute and take a look at this. So, we were discussing the other morning, and I told him about the Young Adventures collection for D&D for his son, because his son's like 6 and likes video games and stuff. And it looks like it already came in the mail. You see any orders? Oh, I got all 3. Alright, let me run back and then I'll take a look at this video. I'm on the wrong internet too. I gotta go back to my house. I got 2 Wi-Fis. And my phone is on the backup Wi-Fi, which is slower. Our main Wi-Fi is the 200 mega, but the other one is just a 5G. Alright. Let's take a look at this video here. Oh, it's the unboxing. Man, that is sick. For 20 bucks.
I did not understand any of that, Chloe.
That is really cool. Amazon Prime for the win. This is the Laurelland server, which is the Chad. It's the roleplay server, the old roleplay server. Used to be a European server. I've got my original characters on the other account from years and years and years ago when I first started playing this game are actually on this server. And then when we played with the Saga of Lucimia gaming community about 3 years ago, we played on the Landroval server, which is an American server or a U.S. server, I should say, and has the I think it's called Weatherstock, which is the music festival that the role player community puts on. But this is like the official role play server, the really old role play server. It used to be European. I think it might even still be a European server, but it's located in the U.S. now. But I like this server for the community. It is there's a lot of good RP events that happen on this server and the like. I'm totally robbing my brother's video for. We're gonna have to put that on TikTok today. Because yeah, I told him to get the. We were looking at it the other day. We were talking about some stuff, and it came up like D&D stuff for kids, and I pointed him to the Young Adventurers collection that D&D has, and it was 20. It was on sale for 20 bucks, so he just picked it up for his son, and it just arrived this morning, and he's sharing the video with me, which is a really cool video. I'm a little jealous.
Time is short, and so is hope.
It is good news that you bring. I do not fear so much now for the safety of my people. Alright, I don't think I'm going to use any of the things that you give me. These are just fetch quests.
The Dunlandings rally to the banner of the White Hand. Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Alright, now we need to head to Kuthrik. Ooh, heavy birch branches. Is he going to be up here? Yeah, he's going to be up top. You going to attack me, Mr. Hound? Yes, you are. But not before I get the wood. Woohoo! Oh, he's not up here. He's down. Alright. Break my leg. Hail, Kuthrik. Now, of course, he'll have some follow-up quests.
Time is short, and so is hope.
I have discovered an encampment of warriors of the Ukluth, the Ox clan, marching eastward out of Carriglin. I dare say they are up to no good. Take this news at once to Leoford. Or if you want, you can help me. And I'm totally going to help you because I need the XP.
Evil stirs in the shadows, and the horse lords have need of aid. Shadows lie along our path. We will seek to dispel them at all
So the
cost.
question is, how do you get down
Evil
from here?
stirs in the shadows, and the horse lords have need of aid.
Maybe I can get down from this side? Nice, Chad. Yeah, that I think the onion soup recipe, and the Feast of Rohan. Those are the two recipes that have. Well, I say those are the two ones that those are the two that Lotro actually retweeted on their Twitter account and then shared them in their newsletter. So those have gotten a lot of traffic and a lot of views. But there's a whole. If you like that recipe, there is a playlist here on YouTube with all of my Lotro cooking episodes. I think I've done. I'm gonna go look real quick because I didn't do one last week. I got a little lazy and I skipped my normal. Usually we do one every 2 weeks, and I skipped last week, so I gotta get back on it. Let's go look at the playlist. I think there's 10 or so. Yeah, there's 13. There's 13 recipes. Most recent one we did was the chicken and mushroom pie a couple weeks back, 3 weeks ago now. Um, and that onion soup is amazing, by the way. It really is. But I still that cast iron apple pie. If you haven't watched the cast iron apple pie recipe yet, we do that one about once a month. That is a damn good recipe. And the complete Hobbit breakfast, but that's a big breakfast, so don't do that one too often. All right, that looks like that's the way down. And how much money would I bet I gotta go over there to the. Go, Scratch, go. Scroll case I don't really care about. I don't think I can loot these, can I? Don't need the loot box. Oh, I gotta do another captain. Where is the scouting point? Somewhere in here. Oh, there's a table I'm supposed to click. Stun me. Taylor's scroll case, that'll go to my brother. Alright. Now where is the scouting point? Must be over here. Looks like it's. I'm really not sure where it is. I'm wondering if it's on top of that rock. Yep, there it is right there. My brother's literally going nuts over this Young Adventurers collection for D&D. It looked really cool for 20 bucks. I was like, yeah. It'd be good for his 6-year-old because he's learning how to read. He's been playing Quest for Glory. They already read The Hobbit together.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere.
Alright, what does this cloak look like? Is that a bear? Looks like a bear. A bear head. Is a bear head. What can you dye it? It's never going to change the gold, though. Still, nice cosmetic item.
Time is short.
You
So
see,
is
this
hope.
white hand is a symbol used by Saruman the White? Then you speak truly that Saruman is a traitor.
I hope we will
Yes.
find aid in time.
Alright, now we talk to Elfrith. I love how all of these names are like the Old English. Especially if any of you have been watching The Last Kingdom show on Netflix. It's called The Last Kingdom. It's a great show. These are all the similar types of names. Aelfred, Elfrith, Cuthric, so on and so forth. Uh-oh. Thought it was lag. I got hit with a root, and these last for a while, so I'm going to be stuck here for a minute. I need to go see if that Humble Bundle package is still available. Alright, sorry, I got sidetracked. Looking at stuff on Amazon. Alright. Let's go to help. Oh my god, did I just get hit with another trap? These traps are super annoying. Stupid orcs. "13 seconds. Come on. Let me out of this stupid trap." I wish you could break these instead of having to just sit here for a full minute. And they're probably visible if I paid attention and looked at the ground, but just running through the wilderness. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have some fun fighting over the birch branch. You will all lose. Where are you at, Elfrith? Can I get this without the skirmisher? Yeah. He's like hunkered down in the brushes.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Alright.
Greetings.
Kill
You
orcs.
have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
And
Hail,
more
friend.
orcs.
May I have a moment of your time? The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
Alright, looks like we're going over here into this encampment. I don't mind the combat personally, but I'm also old school in the sense that I like tab targeting. I don't like action combat like, say, Elder Scrolls Online or any of the newer games. Where are we going? Okay, this is Akru. So we scouted. We need to scout this and kill a bunch of orcs. Alright. Alright, wisdom just went to 18. Let's do fidelity now. To get a buff on them? Well, everybody's got their opinions, Simon. I've been playing tab target games since the mid-90s and I like tab target, so for me, it's good. And yeah, Lori, absolutely. Story for the win. Which this game, I've often talked about this in my streams. A lot of people who have complaints about Lotro complain because it's so text heavy. especially when you're doing the book quests. I mean, you're reading novel length material, and that's actually one of the things that I like about this game is the fact that um, it's like reading a book. You're going to spend a lot of time going through dialogue and lore. Ah, stun. What are we looking for? We need to scout and get heads. It looks like the scouting is going to be up over there somewhere. Go, Scratch, go. Oh, got another defiler. Yeah, there's a ton of different options. Like, some people like combat and Guild Wars 2. I'm not a big fan. And I've tried ESO over the years. I love the story in ESO, but I don't like the combat in ESO. I'm just not a fan of that action style. Here's a big glowing red reticle. Get out of the way. Which they do have that to some degree in this game. But you don't, it's not as prevalent. Alright, one more orc. But I play this game for story and lore, and also because I'm doing the Lotro Cooking in Real Life series, so I like to do my cooking with my Hobbit and get the recipes to cook for my YouTube channel. But mostly this is because this is the game that I've been playing with my brother ever since I introduced him to MMORPGs back in 2010. So every winter we play for about 4 months together. He just wrapped up his winter session about a month ago, so back to enjoying it by myself for the meantime. Alright. Slowly but surely we are working our way through these quests.
Welcome, my friend. Your aid is welcome, friend.
Another cloak. So this is like the one I've already got. So I don't really need to worry about this for cosmetics.
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Alright, now we need to talk to Leoford back at the camp. And as soon as we wrap up these quests helping the Rohirrim, we've still got to work on the next part of the book quest, which is to go report. Somewhat wholesome. Somewhat wholesome. So we can avoid all these orcs on the way up here. Nope, he's shooting at me. I should probably sell while I'm here and talk to the... Did I get a recipe? No, I already know that recipe too, but there's another recipe for my cook. And I gotta send a bunch of this stuff over to my brother's character. Got a couple of tailor recipes and a bunch of hides. Oops, and I ran past. Go Scratch. I want the birch branch, please. Alright. I don't think... Yeah, there is, actually. I wasn't sure if there's a mailbox up at this camp. And there is, which is very nice. Alright. Let's send this to... Angela's character. And then Donovan. I think that's it. I'm holding on to the hides for now because, oop, I forgot there's another recipe here I gotta send. Oops, wrong character.
Your aid is welcome, friend. Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
Identify all.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Nothing in here that I can use. Alright, oops, let's sell two over here. Where's the healer?
How may I help you?
You can buy my
Greetings.
goodies. Don't need to keep any of this stuff, because these are the... Let me double check here. I'm pretty sure none of these are the ones that I need. Decorative sword sheaths, punctured shields. Yeah, these are none of those are the ones that... I haven't gotten any of those yet.
What can I do for you?
Alright, we're going to sell all these. Alright, Leoford.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
The orcs are little concern to me. Let them consume the Dunland's wood, but the companies of Dunland warriors troubles me. From what you tell me, they will be converging upon the mustering tree, and that is an ill omen. Despite the enmity of the Dragluth have turned to their own countrymen, I think it more likely that both companies are meeting as allies to join the host gathering in Wolf's Cleft. I must think upon this problem.
Greetings. You have a moment. I have need of your assistance.
I fear that Cuthric's insolent goading of the Ox clan captain has compromised our mission. More than that, both companies now converge upon the mustering tree, and I fear that once they have combined their strength, they will overrun our camp, and Theodred will have to fall back. I will join Thurbald, Elfrith, and Cuthric and make a stand against the foe. Will you join me, Telimar? At the least, we will have an end worthy of remembrance. I will absolutely help you, and that is also an interesting looking cloak. Alright, let's do this. It is decided then. Let us be off and let the Dunlandings beware.
Theodred's scouts are a brave lot, but I am uncertain that facing the combined might of the Ox clan and the Dragon clan is the wisest course of action. Perhaps with a hero's aid, they may indeed stave off the storm blowing south to Rohan.
And that's actually, Lori, that's why I've pretty much the entire time I've played this game, I have played VIP. And I missed my opportunity back in the day to get the lifetime for $250 because I was too busy with Probably EverQuest 2. I don't think I was playing Lord of the Rings enough at the time to justify spending what I thought, was a lot of money at the time, but in retrospect, I've spent I've spent well I've spent well over $1,000 on this game over the years. Um, the only time I haven't played VIP was when I at the end of last year, I've got this video on my YouTube, it's like the number one video on my channel. It literally is the number one video on my channel, which is I think it's called literally. I keep using that word. It's called "Is the free-to-play version of Lotro worth it?" And I did a video on the free-to-play version because I was experimenting with free-to-play for the first time ever. And I did free-to-play like last September, October, November. But then by December, I was playing enough. I was like, yeah, I'm going back to VIP because my brother decided he was going to join me, and so I decided to just go back up to VIP because I was playing off. And yes, I would have saved a lot had I gone, lifetime way back in the day because I think they did lifetime. I want to say it was like 2010, 2000, whenever they were. I really don't remember 2009, 2010, somewhere in there. Um, um, my wife's sending me something to look at. I think it's probably about the metro accident last night. Anyway, yeah, I would have saved a lot of money had I bought the lifetime, but it's all good. By the way, I love the fog effect here, the mist. All right, before we do this, I need to turn the fan on because it's a little warm here. Hang on. All right, let's do this. Which is also, by the way, that's why games don't. I don't think there's been really any games that have offered lifetime subscriptions since then because what they did is they looked at the average lifetime value of an MMORPG player and said, hey, it's $250, so we're just going to offer $250 packages to everybody. And pros and cons to that. The pro is they got a lot of subscribers, but the downside is that for the people who do play a lot and have continued to play for 14, 15 years now, um, I know probably 12, 15 people in my circle of MMORPG friends who have lifetime subscription to this game, and they play it once a year for a few months, and the studio has lost a lot of money on those guys. Whereas with me, they've gotten their money's worth out of me. All right, what is the plan, Telimar? We are few against 2 companies of Dunland warriors. I plan only to take as many of them as I can with me to the grave and hope that my sacrifice is not in vain. I cannot fault you for preserving your own life, so if the battle goes ill, you may take Longstride and escape the battle. To arms, brothers! For Earl, for Helm! To arms! Alright. Defend the mustering tree from the Dunlandine forces. And it looks like there's an 8-minute timer, and they're coming from multiple sides. I'm gonna actually have to watch my health in this. Alright, some of them went running the other direction. Let's go check out where they went. Oh, piss off, Archer. Alright, I need to... That dot is rather nasty. Where did they go running off to? Come on, boys. pull him over here. Also this one. Where are you running off to? Let's pull the captain over here. Got another captain. Let him burn. But also on the saving a lot, I don't consider this to be... I mean, yeah, I could have saved money, but I prefer not to look at it that way because it's cheap entertainment. And I have gotten thousands, if not tens of thousands of hours of entertainment out of this game over the course of like 14 years or so. So it's probably... I'm getting entertainment for, 50 cents an hour or less. Some more coming from there. Come on, eat my bilberry pie. Where are those guys running off to? That's just an archer. Yeah, gaming is definitely one of the most affordable hobbies. It's funny because I used to love going to the cinema, but even before COVID, I started to not like going to the cinema anymore just because it's gotten more expensive. It depends on where you live, though. I'm based in Mexico City, and it's still relatively affordable to go to the movies here. Like I can go to the VIP theater, reserved seating, full menu, alcohol, whatever you want, and we can spend $15-20 for the two of us. Whereas you want to go to the movies in the U.S. with two people, you might spend $30 or $40 depending on where you go. So even movies have gotten really expensive. But MMORPGs and video games, like for the amount of entertainment you get per game, for the most part, like I've been playing Solasta recently, which I picked up in early access for a discount. I got it for $9, and I think it's like a $40 game, but I picked it up for $9 when it was on discount through GOG. And even in early access, I've already gotten like 20 hours of gameplay out of that game. It's version 1.0 is coming at the end of May, and supposedly there's, they say there's 40 hours just for the campaign, but if you're a completionist like I am, you'll get a lot more. Like I bought Baldur's Gate 3 early access, and they were all like, "Oh, it's 25 hours of gameplay." I got 60 hours out of my first playthrough, and in the early access for Baldur's Gate 3. But I like to play. I play completionist versions, so I tend to get my money's worth. It took me 6 months to beat Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I literally just beat that game. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I've got like 120 hours is what I got out of that game. So even for a $60 game, I still got my money's worth. Oh, automatically transported me out.
Well done, and well met, my friend.
I was rendered unconscious during the battle, but apparently the Dunlandians thought me dead. When they had removed themselves from the mustering tree, your ranger friend here found me and brought me back. I will live, but others are lost forever in our song. Our lost companions will be missed, but I believe our actions will hinder the war efforts of the Dunlandines, though to what degree, I cannot yet say.
The Rohirrim are grateful for your aid.
Word has come via Kraben from one of the Boar clan scouts who are aiding us in this accursed place. Huala reports that she may have found the witch your ranger friend seeks, this old woman of the mountain. She awaits you near the road to Methedras to the north. I thank you for your aid here, but soon I fear we must escape back to our own lands. We've taken too many losses here. Alright. Looks like we might be about to actually track down Gwillion, that nasty witch, and do something about her. Which, she's up there. Depending on where we go, that's when I gotta go do my turn-in for the book quest, too.
Leave us alone, and we will leave you in peace.
It is well that you have come to Vodiad. It is known among my people that the old woman of the mountain is called such because she dwells upon the heights of the mountain you call Methedras. But we have never known the way to her abode. She always came down among us. I have discovered a path leading from the road to Tal Methedras up the mountainside. There is an evil air about the path, so I will not go there. But I believe this may well be the path your friend Saradin seeks. Return to Ceridon and thank him for the kindness he has shown the people of the Boar, and tell him of this path. Tell him also that none have traveled it recently. Can I go from this horse? Which is the camp? What is this camp? Don't know what that camp is called, actually.
You're welcome
No,
here.
that only takes me to
As long as
Galtraf.
you don't trouble us.
Which I don't need to go to Galtraf at the moment. At least I don't think my dailies... Oh, they are. The mediums are refreshed. I probably do need to go run back there today to do some crafting at the end of my session. Keep grinding up my woodworker faction for the woodworker guild. That was the other nice, that is one of the other perks to the VIP subscription, is you can only do the woodworker guild, or the guilds in general. You can only do the crafting guilds if you have a VIP. But for the casual player, you're not going to need the crafting guild stuff. That's extra, because you can get pretty much all of the same recipes and stuff, or at least the same items through drops in game. But it's nice being able to craft your own second age and first age weapons.
What do you need?
Well, I found the path, but none have traveled it recently. I wonder then, what has become of Gwillion since her defeat at the Slade of Shadows? I think she must do one of two things. Seek refuge with Saruman, or find her way back to her own abode to recoup her strength. I think if she appears in Orthanc in defeat, she will not find herself welcomed. Though Gwillion is not dead and will likely return again, I believe your duties here are ended, Telimar. Halbarad and the Grey Company will have need of you in the south. Speak with Leoford before you go, but I doubt not that the Horse Lords will also retreat from this place soon. Amlan and I will remain here. If Gwillion returns, she must be dealt with, for she is a powerful adversary who might bring trouble to our chieftain from afar. Fare thee well.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Ceridon is correct, Telimar. Our mission here was both a success and a failure. We can no longer tarry here, for both the Ox and Dragon clans are aware of our presence. We will come along as we can, but in the meantime, journey south to Forthbrund and Isendale and report to Ardwin. Let him know that the Dunlandings are coming, and in greater force than we can imagine. Alright, so that's a wrap on those quests, but we do need to go turn into... Yeah, we have to return to Lou Brennan and report. This is the book quest. So we're going to go do that, because I think once we wrap up with him, we should also be sent south. Because that's literally sending us down into the Gap of Rohan for the world quest. So I'm going to assume that the book quest is going to... I don't have to assume. I did this a couple years back. I'm pretty sure that's where we get sent here pretty soon. Which is cool. We're almost out of Dunland and into Rohan. Well, I wonder if there's a quest to take care of Gwillion, because they just kind of leave that as an open-ended thing where it's like, oh, she's probably going to retreat to her home, or maybe she'll go back and turn into Saruman, but it's like I would really like to. I would like to have closure, considering we came up against her a couple of times. Be that as it may. What time is it? 8:40. Probably wrap up around 9 o'clock here. We'll see where this quest sends us, because if this sends us south, then we'll definitely ride south, and we'll just wrap up when we get down south. Because I do need to get some real life work done today. For those of you who are tuned in, if you haven't already done so, the post for... Let me double check that. I'm going to go actually check my channel real quick, because I don't remember what time. Yeah, the quest for... The video for the core rulebook update for Project Drummond went out about 8 o'clock, so about 40 minutes ago. If you want an update on where we're at with Project Drummond, there's a whole playlist here on YouTube. You can check that out. And of course over at Patreon. The post went out at 7 o'clock this morning, and the video went out at 8. We'll be working more on the classes this afternoon. But in the meantime, I got a meeting with my accountant at 11, and got some day job stuff I got to do with social media. And I need to eat some breakfast and do some exercises. All of those life things that get in the way of playing lotro, damn it.
It is good to see you again, friend from afar.
You have long been away. What is the situation with the other clans? How many have thrown their lot in with Saruman? Lou Brennan listens with interest to your news from the other regions of Dunland, of the herds of the Stockmore, of the distant folk of the Dunbog, of the Iron, and of armies marshalling and of frightened townsfolk. Saruman's grasp on our land and its people is tighter than I thought. Still, we have closer matters to attend to for now.
The captive is taken ill. He won't last much longer.
I told Nye to stop feeding him, but... Okay. Come with me to speak with him before he dies. There will be no more chances to learn what the wizard is up to behind his walls when it comes to open war. We will give him a meal if he cooperates. That may be the encouragement he needs.
We will go to speak with the captive and learn what we can of Saruman's plans.
Damn you, Saruman.
The emissary of Isengard captured by the Falcon Clan is near to death. Lou Brennan hopes to get information from the captive before he passes.
Alright. Merlin, where is Nye? He moved the captive to a more unpleasant cell, as you commanded. Where's Lothrindir? Calenglad and some other rangers are below, bringing up some of the supplies the Falcon Clan stored at the depths. The caves go quite some way into the mountain. Halberad sent me to bring you down to help, but if you are busy with something else... Lothrindir wants to come with us. See how weak our captive is? He will not live through the night if he does not have a meal and an escape from the damp. You, Ranger, open the door. He might already be dead. Oh, he is already dead. Uh-oh, I just heard a lot of combat noise. No mames. Ha! Treachery! You are fools to think you can match Dunland. This is bad, Telimar, very bad. The Falcon clan has turned on us. I do not know why, but we were betrayed, and many of our friends are still below. We will cut our way out. Not cool. We also lost, I forget what his name was. We lost one of the rangers in the caverns against the witches a few sessions back. These Dunlandings are treacherous sort. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I am sorry that it turned out like this, Telimar. I mean that. These rangers are good folk, strong folk, and I see in them an echo of my own people. But you told me yourself of the great army Saruman has already massed. He is prepared to give us back the lands that belong to us. I am no wizard's servant. Saruman prizes knowledge above all else, and now the Falcon clan can give him that. I think he'll be pleased to receive the two of you as gifts. You will be most interested in whatever errand could bring you this far south. Son of a bitch. Can't believe we were betrayed.
Saruman, I send you this gift. Knowledge of your enemies. Use it wisely, and remember from where it came.
Oh, we are now captives. You have been captured and brought to Isengard, home of the traitor Saruman. Well, I think that, ladies and gentlemen, is a good cutoff point. That's a nice cliffhanger end. We have been captured. We are now prisoners. And I do vaguely remember this from a couple years ago. There's quite a bit of questing to be done before we can escape from Isengard. So, that's going to be the end of this session. Now that we've been captured, call it a wrap here. If you have not already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get updates for future live streams and all the other things I do on the channel. And I want to thank everyone so much for participating today. Thanks for your questions. Thanks for your comments. Simon, Lori, Chad, etc. All of you folks who are busy in chat. Appreciate your being here. Don't forget to check out the other streams. If you like good food, don't forget to check out the Lotro Cooking in Real Life series here on YouTube. There is a playlist as well as all of the recipes with behind the scenes photos available to the public over on Patreon. All of the links to those things are below. That's it. We'll be streaming again. Usually I stream Lotro on Saturday mornings, so we'll be back on the weekend for some more Lotro. But until then, stay safe, stay healthy, have fun gaming, and I will see everybody next time.